Good morning and happy Tuesday. I hope wherever you are, your day has got off to a good start and that you're doing well. Today, I would love to speak to you about the topic of fear. Fear is a primary survival mechanism. All of us have fears. Fear never really goes away. I don't know of any human being that has conquered fear and has gotten to a place where they're completely fearless because every new level that we grow to brings up a new set of fears. So I think fear is something we have to learn to manage, learn to live with, instead of trying to eliminate from our experience. But the thing is, we have all kinds of crazy thoughts and ideas about fear. A big one is that if I think negative thoughts, I'm going to attract more fear into my life. There is some truth to that, but the mind is constantly chattering. So trying to put the mind on hold and always think positive thoughts is setting yourself up for failure. We are going to think negative thoughts, we are going to have fearful thoughts. I think attaching to negative thoughts and acting on negative thoughts is way more damaging than just thinking negative thoughts. So when we have a negative thought, it's useful to recognize, oh gosh, here I am in fear mode. Something is scaring me about this situation, about this person, about this opportunity, and then make a different decision about not attaching to it, not spiraling down that trail of fear, not acting on the fear that your mind is telling you is just going to get your life out of control. So I wanted to share with you four simple steps to deal with fear. The first step is recognize fear in your body. Fear always shows up as physical sensations. Your mouth is dry, your heart is pounding, you feel queasy in your stomach, your body is probably trembling. Fear always shows up as bodily sensations. And when you can recognize these bodily sensations and just let yourself know, okay, I am feeling scared, that is the very first thing to do. Become aware of what's going on in your body. Number two, let the energy of fear move out of your body. Emotion is just energy in motion. So, anytime you allow this energy of fear to move out of your body, move out of your energy field, you will find yourself coming back to a place of increased calm. So, you can do this by either lifting weights, doing jumping jacks, right where you are for 2 minutes, dancing, going for a walk. Anything that helps you move the energy out of your body is a useful way to let the energy of fear dissipate, to move through you. Step number three is it's useful to do a brain dump. That literally means opening up your journal and writing down everything that's going on in your head, which is probably, um, I'm terrified about this new job interview that I have coming up, or I have to go on a date and I just don't know what to wear and I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know if he's going to like me. Um, or maybe it is that you've lost someone you love and you're in fear mode about how will I live the rest of my life without this person? How will I go on? How can I ever begin to have hope in my heart again? So, whatever thoughts are churning in your mind, it's really useful to do a brain dump on paper. So simply open up your journal and write down everything that's going on in your head. Sometimes the simple act of seeing on paper what is going on in your brain is a very useful way to have clarity about what you're thinking about. So this is a great exercise for you to do. Just open up a journal and write down everything that's swirling in your head, the thoughts that you're telling yourself, the fears that are challenging you. And then step number four is bring a sense of curiosity to what you're going through. This is step number four because you need to first recognize the sensations in your body, do something to move the energy, um, get everything out of your head onto paper so you can really read what you've written and see what am I thinking? What am I saying to myself about this situation? And once you've done that, and you feel a sense of calm in your body, it's time to get curious. It's time to ask, what is fear trying to tell me? And you can do this with any emotion. What is anger trying to tell me? What is sadness trying to tell me? When you do that, fear always has a message for us. Sometimes it is as simple as you need to take action. You need to take action on something that you've been thinking about and talking about, but you haven't really done anything to move this forward. So let me give you an example. Maybe someone you love has died, and your fear is, I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, and I don't know if I can get through life. And that just creates increasing panic in your body. So once you've done the steps of getting it all down on paper and you look at the fear, it is, I will be alone for the rest of my life. Fear is just saying you need to create a plan. So what does that plan look like? A few simple action steps, baby steps could be, I need to find a meetup group where I can make some new friends. I love reading, so maybe I can call two of my friends who live in the area and start a book club. I need to take a class. That would be a good way to connect with people and feel a little less lonely. So once you begin to start ideating and coming up with an action plan as to how do I deal with this fear, fear actually ends up becoming less of an energy in your energy field. Fear dissipates, fear decreases in intensity. So these are four simple steps that you can do right away to deal with the fear that is stopping you in your tracks. And if you'd like to read the whole article that I have written on fear, then there's a link right above this video. Just click on the link and it'll take you to a blog post that gives you a little more information on this particular topic. So I hope this was useful. If you have questions, please post them. I would be happy to answer them. And let's continue the conversation because this is such an important topic for us all to understand, to be reminded of, and to have some basic ideas on how to move forward. So I hope this was useful for you. I will talk to you next Tuesday.